Hey folks, John Madden here. I'm here with what's your guys' names? We're here with Ooooz. Hey, it's great. I'm dead pretty much, but we're gonna play the song.
I think John Madden is dead.
John Madden is dead.
I think he's dead.
Hey,
I don't think he made it.
Good afternoon, assholes. We're Ooooz, and this song's called Apartment Song on Tri-Cities MixTape. Hi, you're listening to Ooooz. This is Billy Flop on Tri-Cities MixTape.
He's born for this.
Welcome to the Tri-Cities MixTape podcast. My name is Miguel Ortiz. Today we had a band that for some fucking reason I thought were a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah.
So I've had it in my head
What's
all
up,
day
man?
that I'm going to talk to a bunch of little fucking punk teenagers and have to tell them not to fucking put their feet on the wall or whatever. But these guys are grown fucking men. Welcome to the show, Ooooz. From my left, we're gonna go to the right. Tell me your name, your role in the band, and a little like quick story of how you got started in music.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
As quick as you can make it.
Yeah, certainly. I'm Jordan. I'm the bassist. I've been in Ooooz since 2022. Got Brad.
No, but how did you get into playing music?
Oh, how did I got started?
Have you
playing
always
music?
been a bassist, or did you used to play a real instrument?
I started as a guitar. Actually, no, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so my musical career started.
My son's a bassist. Right?
He's a bassist too.
I send him fucking like messages all the time about it being a bassist.
Oh
but
my
I love
gosh.
it because like I wish I could play bass.
Well, it's about time
You
the
can play
drummers got a
bass.
break
I
from the
can't.
dudes
I know.
anyway.
I know, I need a break.
Jordan, bassist for Ooooz. How'd you get started in music?
When I was in third grade, I played this thing called the recorder, and it was a thing. Yeah.
Shout out to Hot Cross Buns.
Hot cross buns, green sleeves. If you're getting to Mary Had a Little Lamb, that's there too. It was a requirement.
Fucking classic.
I know,
Inspired
right? Yeah,
piece.
the greatest hits, going platinum in Europe, kids. I started pretty young. I always liked music. I come from a musical household. A lot of my uncles, my grandparents played instruments, and so it's always been a thing. It's been in our blood. When I got into 6th grade, I decided to play cello for like a year. I loved it.
I fucking
loved
the
it. I
cello.
wanted to play cello because my best friend was getting into it. My parents bought me an alto saxophone. I'm like, well, my friend is gonna play. He wasn't gonna play the orchestra. I want to play an orchestra myself. So my parents like, well, we'll just give it to your sister. Just be an orchestra, but we're not renting the instrument. So, and after that, high school kind of comes around. I got into guitar, so I did like guitar at Ted Brown when I was in like later high school
Shout out
years.
to Ted Brown.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of musicians around here. Their story starts at Ted Brown.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was talking to a rapper singer dude, and he's like, my first keyboard, my dad bought it for me from Ted Brown.
Oh, no
I
kidding.
was talking to another rapper producer from Tri-Cities. His name was C-Ray. He was saying his first piece of gear for his studio when he started making beats, he got from the local Ted Brown.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Ted Brown.
Shout out to local, and I didn't know
Yeah.
Ted Brown's based in fucking Washington. The first one
Yeah,
was in
they're
Tacoma.
Washington, yeah.
I did not know that. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck
they're all
hometown.
Washington guys. They're all
Yeah.
franchised all over the state.
Maybe I'm trying to fucking just get a sponsorship here, right?
R.I.P. to
Ted Brown,
Music
hit me
Machine.
Here we go. We'll write that
And
down.
Ooooz needs some strings.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Donner, I'm here, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Donner.
use so much of your equipment.
Yeah. Andy, if you're listening to this, take notes. Donner and...
Donner, full throttle energy drink.
No, you're going to destroy your endocrine system, dude.
Nah, that
He's
that
down
was
for
gone.
it.
I'm
gone long
31,
time.
dude. It's gone.
Man, fuck hormones.
But, all right. Thank you, Jordan. Let's jump on to the
Yeah.
singer. I'm sure you didn't get to finish your story, but
That's
whatever.
we'll come
We got
back
time.
to it.
Yeah.
So hi, I'm Dane. I play guitar and sing in Ooooz. I am the last founding member from the band from back in 2009. I really wanted to play guitar starting when I was like 13. So I used to steal it from my older brother when he was gone and play on it a bit.
Was your older brother one of those "don't touch my fucking guitar
Yes.
while I'm gone"?
Yes.
He wasn't one of those, "Hey man, let me show you the A minor."
No, no.
He's like, "I'll beat the shit out of you."
No, nobody shared anything in my house. What was yours is what you could lock away and keep. It was a very savage upbringing. but-
Yeah. But also that makes it more
Perfect
special
family.
because you're like, I risked my life to play this guitar.
Yeah.
To learn
It was,
to fucking smoke on the wall.
Yeah, it was one of those old Yamaha like Pacificas.
Okay.
And played on that for a long time, and then just randomly kind of bumped into somebody who knew how to play drums and stuff, and got a band together before ever really learning how to play guitar, and just kind of learned on the job over like the past 15 years.
And who do we have over here?
I'm Avery. I've been with Ooooz for just over a year now.
Yeah.
And I started playing drums in elementary school because my dad's a drummer, and he just always had a drum kit around as well as other various instruments. So I started playing drums first, and once I got to middle school, started playing guitar and learned how to do bass and stuff like that. So I've been playing music for a very long time.
Also, a fun factoid is Jordan's younger sister was one of our first bass players in this band.
Well,
That's
okay.
true.
How did Ooooz start? I guess the founding member here.
Yeah,
let us know.
I'm the last one. It started back when I was in high school in 2009, and we really wanted. It was me and another buddy from high school, and we started doing music a bit, and then hunted down a guy to play bass for a little bit, and then it turned out he didn't really like doing it, so he bailed. And then we found
Most bands that I've been in, the bass player always wants to be a guitar player or a guitar player singer. Nobody wants to be a fucking bass player. So thank you, Jordan, for being a bass player, begrudgingly probably. But thank you. But thank you.
I'm strictly a bass player because I bought all the equipment because I sold my stuff, all my like guitar stuff when I went to college, so I can go focus. Then after that, it's like when I met him, and he's like, "Yeah, you play an instrument, don't you?" It's like, "Of course I do. I'm Janelle's brother."
Yeah, right.
And so it was funny. So I'm like, I just went to the motions of buying expensive equipment, and Jesus Christ, music is freaking expensive.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So we want that sponsorship by Ted Brown. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Music Unlimited too. Dick, come on.
Come on,
yeah,
Dick.
actually,
Shout out to Dick.
Shout out to Dick.
Rules, dude. He's
Loved
nice.
it.
No, yeah, he put me onto these like sticky picks that are like,
Oh,
that
really?
like stick to your fingers.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go- yeah, shout out to Music Unlimited. So, did we get to the story of how Ooooz started?
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah,
Okay.
so then, Janelle did it for a long time, and then we took maybe a 6-year hiatus.
Okay.
And then it was just me and the original drummer again. And then we found Jordan, did a few shows, and then the drummer quit, and Avery saved our lives.
Yeah, like this
And
is an interesting
has been
story.
a great addition to the band, and
Yeah.
it's really changed the sound and dynamic, and I'd
hate-
even
I
say
hate-
a lot of the way that songs are written. And
Oh,
he's been a
dope.
really positive influence on the band, and
It's
I would
been
not.
a good upgrade.
We wouldn't have been able to do
Now,
this.
right before we started recording, I recognized Avery as somebody. Okay, I like to play the open mic at the Emerald, but I've noticed that I really enjoy antagonizing the audience. It's just so fucking fun, because like you can't do anything.
No,
Or
they
like, I'll
can't.
play a song if they didn't know it. I'm like, you guys are fucking dorks. You guys didn't know that song? Or I was trying to call people on stage, and I called out Homeboy. I'm like, hey, anybody want to jump on stage? And I'm like, hey, you over here, Mars Volta, you want to play with me? And I was referencing to Avery here, and we just recognized each other from that like
That's-
2 minutes before we started recording.
That's so funny.
That's also the beautiful thing I keep experiencing in the local scene. I'll run into people and I'll talk about a show, and they were there, and I didn't even know. The people that I host this podcast with, I met them afterwards, but we all had been at shows where where either I was playing or one of them were playing or one of them were covering.
Yeah.
And the more I find like the familiar faces I see at all these shows and the regulars, it's been pretty fucking dope.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
nice
To
seeing
see
the-
Mars Volta here again, and I'm sorry, I think I was trying to get you to play bass that night too.
It was drums.
Oh, was it drums too?
It was drums at first.
Okay, because I think the sound guy was playing bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. Anyway.
Yeah, which Justin is incredible.
Oh, yeah,
I love
yeah.
playing with him. But
Hi, good evening. We're at third song. It's Customer Service by Ooooz. Welcome to Tri-Cities Mixtape.
Child left behind in life.
listening to Daddy Issues by Ooooz on Tri-Cities MixTape.
Find out sure obvious. I'm a fucking scared and anxious mess. Time for me to find some help. Deal with the cards that I've been dealt. I know that the future's grim. You're supposed to face it with the brain, but the past is catching up. You can't afford more from an empty cup. And now my back's against the wall. It's a big old world and I'm too small. And here and I, giving up your heart.
Yeah, but I also, I'm not talking about myself a lot, but when I go fucking do open mics, I can't just do like a regular, hey, here's 3 songs I prepared. I have to like, wait, let me get 4 strangers together, teach them a song on the spot, and see what happens.
Yeah,
like that's like the crack hit that I need. I can't just do a little line of blow in the bathroom. I'm freebasing when I go to open mic. You know what I'm saying?
Freebasing on stage.
Yeah. But that's the hit I need. It's not nerve-wracking enough to like, oh, I wrote this song and I worked on it all day and I'm going to show you this group of strangers. It's not fucking enough for me. I need Daredevil shit.
I couldn't commit to lyrics for an entire set list of songs for like over a year, and so I would ad-lib lyrics to an entire 30-minute set list for about a year.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, that really pissed me off. Like,
Oh,
I'm
waiting for the change.
when you look at our our first like shows, he's just spouting gibberish, and it's just like it took me.
Is it on beat at least?
No, it took me 4 months to figure out that it took me 4 months that he's figured out like, hey, this is just gobbledygook. It's like, what are we, the Melvins? No, we're Ooooz.
Wait, is that what the Melvins did?
Melvins.
Dude, the guitar playing was so fucking awesome.
I like Buzz Osborne. He's one of my favorites. I think he's one of my.
I'm like, Jordan, I will never forget hanging out with you one night.
Yeah.
And you just turned to me and just like, you're like, you know, Dane has no words for these, right? I'm like, what? It sounds like he does. And he pulls up like live footage we have. And I'm just watching him go, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like light gravity doesn't sound like. I love when rock. This is a rock song is one of the songs, one of my personal favorites, and it's like when he just delivers it, it's like it's like, whoa, hold on. Like I was not aware of this. Like it's just like, okay,
that
cool,
one,
man.
That one has lyrics now, and I have those ones memorized.
And
that one I do the
say
same
everything
every
does
time
have
now.
lyrics now.
Exactly.
Right.
Everything has lyrics.
Not all of them are memorized, or sometimes I will forget them the second I start playing.
And that's fine.
And then you know what? Then I get to make the song about whatever I want it to be that night, and that's fine.
And when you're on stage, most people probably hadn't heard the song already, or that's the thing. Like whenever I was performing and I'd
it's even
mess
better
up.
when they have.
Oh yeah.
Like our last show, there was a whole group of people in the front trying to sing along to the song, and then I realized they knew the words and I didn't. And so I just went with it, and then I just saw like all of their faces change and like tilt their head, and there's what? And he gave me like this stank face, and I just grinned down at him and just kept going. And just seeing them giving up on singing along until it got to the chorus was very funny.
All right, so this is gonna be a Dane question, but what do you remember of Ooooze's first songs that I guess you wrote? I'm saying in fucking finger quotes after that story. Or the first place y'all performed.
So the first place we ever performed was the Rock Reactor in downtown Kennedy.
Oh fuck
I don't know if you remember the Rock Reactor.
Yes.
Ancient history.
Oh fuck.
I remember when Taproot
How
came
did
to
you
town.
enjoy playing there?
Well, I was playing like at the hip hop shows, and I was
It
fine.
still had to be insanely hot there.
I don't remember.
Right?
I was like 300 pounds then, so everywhere I went I was sweating. So
That's the big thing I remember. It was like god awfully hot, and the way that we got the gig, like we bumped into the owner and we asked him like, hey, can we play here? We see this is a live venue and we'd love a chance to play, and being like teenagers, and like the guy at the time, he must have been like 65, maybe like 70 even, and he's just like
the sound guy or who's running
the owner of the place.
Okay.
And he's just like, well, do you guys sound anything like the Bee Gees? And
what?
at the time I hadn't even heard the Bee Gees, and I didn't know, and I was just like, yeah, sure. And we just got the gig. And then like some of our first songs, it was very much like a high schooler's first songs, like 4 very basic power chords, not played very fast or well, and songs about like can't tell me what to do and like to hang out with my friends, that sort of thing.
What were the initial influences of Ooooz? And then after that, I want to talk about your guys' first performances with Ooooz.
In the Closet, Sum 41, and mostly Blink 182.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's very accurate actually.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah.
For like how when we first started writing, and then the original drummer was very into like classic rock stuff, which was a little bit of a conflict at times. But yeah, mostly just like the 90s like pop punk stuff.
Right
We were
on.
real into. Did not emulate it particularly well. We had, at the time back then, we played too slow. I'm very much happier with the stuff that has been written, like coming back.
Okay, so Jordan, tell me the first time you performed on stage with Ooooz.
Oh wow, this would be the Emerald Siam. I think this was September 13th of 2022.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was a cool experience. I have performed before in front of people, but like being serious, I guess, a serious punk musician in front of maybe 10 or 3 people and the drummer's family. That's about it.
Right.
But it was really fun to be on stage and let loose. And being a bass player, I have to hold it down. But again, it's like I just had fun with like crowd interactions.
Was it what you were expecting it to be like?
A little bit. Like I do my homework. I like watch a lot of YouTube videos of people performing, and like it's kind of one of my favorite guilty pleasures is to like watch my favorite bands play live. I just kind of vicariously live through them.
I do the same thing.
Oh yeah, it's like a lot
fun,
of people. Honestly,
it's
it's like
do.
I can pretend like I'm Hendrix for a day, even though I'm not. But
Right.
oh yeah.
No, yeah. Being on stage is like a drug. I've never smoked crack, but I imagine the feeling that, you know, like, oh, hey, that was good, but I need a bigger hit. I need, I need more applause at the end. I need girls going crazy.
Oh man, and then like our bigger audience was Punks in the Woods, which was Avery's first show with us.
Okay,
and
so Avery, won't you take it from there and tell us about your first show with the Ooooz?
Yeah, so we had been practicing for a month at that point, and the first show was going to be at this place called Punks in the Woods, which we don't support or condone in any way anymore.
Big agree.
But at the time, it seemed like a cool thing, a giant party, bunch of bands are going to go play.
In
cool.
the woods, yeah.
In the woods over the course of 3 days. I hate camping.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I hate camping.
It was not meant to be. So it's just like
I slept in my car because I was not going to do the whole tent thing. I'm good. Yeah. But like I will go through a lot of pain to go play. The show, like I remember it going well. My relationship with playing live is a little different, I think, than Jordan's because right out of high school, I went to Europe for 2 months as a country drummer.
Oh, shit.
And played like 61 shows touring across Europe.
Yeah.
And also, before I joined Ooooz, I was and am still with another band called House of B.
Shout out to House of B.
House of B.
House of Carl.
Where I do vocals and like guitar and bass. So being on stage was kind of normal.
Right, yeah.
So, but it was just fun to be able to play drums again because at that point I hadn't played drums for anybody in like 6 years.
Oh shit, yeah.
So like playing with Ooooz was very exciting.
Yeah. And
the songs were fun, and it brought energy that I felt like I could translate very well on the drums.
He definitely did deliver, and we're very grateful in this regard.
You guys were saying earlier that the dynamic of the band or the delivery of the songs changed a bit with his drumming style.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It breathed a lot of life into them.
So I guess that was the question I was going to ask before, is how the Ooooz that you started, how has that evolved or devolved or whatever to what it is now?
It's definitely evolved, and it's just kind of been able to take on a bit more like complexity, where we're doing, like, everyone's doing a lot more interesting things. It's not, very basic chord structure with a very basic bass line that just hits the root notes than with just a drummer that's just, basically being a metronome.
Right.
And learning and evolving and, being able to kind of hit, honestly, a lot of it will kind of feel still the same, like, emotional notes with it.
Right.
But it's just more well done.
Yeah, nice.
And it's more satisfying to play. It's more satisfying to write, and even just practicing and writing with these two guys is awesome.
So all the songs that you guys are playing for us today, did y'all record them, or were they recorded before this iteration of the band?
These are all recorded with us as we are.
So all the songs we're hearing today are the three of y'all playing.
Yeah.
And where did y'all record, and who produced?
In my old basement.
Yeah.
Completely DIY.
Yeah,
Oh,
complete
dope.
DIY.
It's like garage band shit, or what were you guys doing?
I used Reaper.
Oh, Reaper. Okay.
Yeah, Reaper's my go-to. So, when we did the House of B album, my dad had a bunch of mics, so I asked if I could borrow them. So we borrowed like these cheap monoprice mics, and just like I watched some YouTube videos and like wanted to try some things. I was really into Steve Albini at the time, so I tried some.
Oh yeah,
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So I tried some Steve Albini techniques and tried to emulate some of the sounds while still retaining that punk aesthetic of just sounding really raw and just sounding like you are in the practice room with us, but like we're playing well.
Hi, welcome. Looks like we're on Amongst the Dead by Ooooz. Tri-Cities Mixtape. Light Gravity by Ooooz. Tri-Cities Mixtape.
Here I am once again, breaking every promise that I made to him, and it looks like I'm sleeping in. Wishing that I could stop keeping all these thoughts in
24th. Yeah, September 21st. Realistically, this maybe drops sometime in October. Do you guys have anything, shows or releases or anything lined up coming up in the late fall or early winter?
Last week of October, we are doing a small, little tour run.
Oh, dope. Where y'all going?
Just hitting Washington and Oregon.
Yeah, it's Tukwila, Portland twice, Olympia, and I think Seattle proper. I think for one.
Yeah, shit, up Bellingham. There's a bunch of venues up there.
know.
We played Bellingham.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was for a wedding, actually.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah, the
Yeah.
satanic wedding.
The
That was a lot
satanic
of fun.
wedding.
That was great. Yeah. No, we got
No, it's
invited.
fun.
Yeah.
It's a couple of it's our friends from Punks in the Woods previous,
Yeah.
and they asked us like, "Hey, we're getting married. We think you guys are great to do this." So we drove like 5 hours in the
Yeah.
pouring fucking rain.
Yeah,
Just finally playing this barn where it's just completely just covered in water. So
Yeah.
it's just like the humidity, not
No,
humidity, just
like-
the moisture.
It was a lot of fun, and like much love to them, but we were not gonna stay the night.
yeah. Oh, no.
That was not happening.
It was very kind of them to offer, though.
very
Yeah,
kind
they're
of them.
really cool people.
Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, although that does sound like a really bad horror movie that I've seen before. We're a punk band. We played a satanic wedding, and they invited us to spend the night in this wet barn.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did like nude bathing in the hot
Oh yeah, I was gonna say towards the end of it, I was in a hot tub talking to a dude about video games with his dick out. That was that was
so
an experience.
would this qualify as the weirdest gig y'all have played, or have you played weirder?
I have personally
no.
played weirder,
We
but
played weirder.
Outside of Ooooz or with an Ooooz?
With Ooooz, I mean,
Oh, which one?
I love the Flying Z Farm one.
The Flying
Oh.
Sea Farm was interesting.
shout out to Jacob.
Shout out to Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, it was fun doing. It's because it's basically like a little barn that people try to turn into, or that have turned it into a venue.
Right.
Yeah,
And
yeah. It's like a really cool energy and like house show,
Yeah.
but so
very young crowd.
but young.
I
So
felt a
so
little
like when we
uncomfortable.
showed up,
No, they have the energy though, man. Young
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, but it was
They
like
do,
a house
but-
party, so it's like showing up as a 30-year-old to
No,
like a high
it's
school house
fucking
party,
weird, bro. It's
which is
weird.
like, nah, I'm
But
gonna
you
hang
have
out
to
off to
go
the side
where
until
the,
I
where
play.
the fucking new music is. You have to go where
Yeah.
young people are, and the older you get, the more awkward it gets. But I got
Right.
teenagers, so I can like, hey, I'm here with my
Yeah,
kid.
there you go.
no, exactly.
But like
You
with
know,
that
like we
one,
had like no connection with them, like
Yeah.
whatsoever. We're just like we're here to play,
Yeah.
and we feel very old right now.
yeah, 'cause it was a very like intimate kind of setting where it's like everyone was there like partying, knowing each other. There's like a swim pool there and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's just like you feel like some weird old guy who was like trying to walk in on a kid's party.
Right.
Yeah. But besides that, it was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
But while we're on the subject, tell me, Avery, what is the crazier than a satanic wedding? What's the show you've played that's crazier?
Hell's Angels.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I played for the Hell's Angels.
Like just like a barbecue, or what are they? They're having
No,
a tea
like
party.
yeah, no, they were having like a party and like a wet T-shirt contest in the background.
Did you win?
I won nothing. We showed up. This was for the country band,
Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
so we did a quick like California, Nevada run,
Okay.
and so the Hell's Angels was doing like some party.
Yeah.
So we show up, and they're doing their wet T-shirt contest, and like you could tell no one gives a shit about us.
Right. Yeah.
They
yeah.
just needed some background noise.
Waking up in the freezing cold, searching the streets for Santa's hook, so I don't have to lie still. Salvaging through my force of will, men in blue walk on by, hide my face so I won't die because my day looks like a gun. Being on the stars, way too often here. Take a look and look around. Can't you see?
is a dream gig. You guys are opening up for 2 or 3 other bands, and they could be bands that don't like. If you guys wanted to fucking open for Joy Division, even though Homeboy's dead and they're New Order now, you can still open up for Joy Division. So amongst yourselves, what's the fucking dream gig? You guys are opening. Who's middling? Who's closing? And it could be literally any band from any time. You guys can argue amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go pee.
Well, I think that we open because then I get to watch the other bands and not care.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I mean, out of respect for, because I'm assuming you guys are gonna say like great bands and not your homeboys down the street.
I will choose Ooooz to open, but like if we had bands like Northwest groups, like I would love like
That wasn't the question, Jordan.
No.
But
Yeah,
thank
Jordan,
you.
that was not the
You
question.
can
If you're trying to be the radio guy, you should try to stay on topic, homie.
You can
okay,
think
homeboy,
of
it's a lot of practice then.
No, this is the dream gig.
I got
Yeah,
you.
The dream gig. You guys
dream
are playing.
big.
You guys can play for the Beatles. Open up for the Beatles if you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to do Fist of Depression from Olympia, but Mikey D's dead since 2019. And then Carp if they were still around, or Big Business. That'd be pretty cool.
oh,
Yeah.
big business.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I met Jared Warren outside of Portland. I'm like, can I get a picture with you? He's like, yeah,
Shit.
man, my arms are long. Let's take a selfie together. He was cool.
That's
They're
dope.
dorks. They're great.
I'd love to open for Jeff Rosenstock. He's a really cool artist. And probably be like Jeff Rosenstock headlining, and then Joyce Manor in the middle with us opening.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
That
great
would be a
show.
freaking wild crowd. Like Rosenstock's crowd is hilarious.
What's yours?
I would most want to play with John Frusciante's solo stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Dude, that's
If
like
he were to
on
have
a
his
deep
like,
level.
Yeah.
if he were to have a band to play his solo stuff
Yeah,
that he
yeah.
did for that period of time, that would be amazing.
So now, listeners, y'all can vote to who presented the best fake show, and the winner gets nothing.
Oh, is that right? No, I was about to vote for Dane's idea because, like, I would love to see Jeff Rosenstock like fans throwing like wood at us or something. Dude, those guys are gnarly.
All right, okay, on that, what's the most antagonistic crowd y'all have played for?
Oh, I feel like we've been pretty lucky.
No, we've been
really?
lucky.
Yeah.
People are
Yeah.
people are very nice nowadays. Like looking at the scene like 10 or 16 years ago,
Yeah.
it was a little bit rigid.
Okay.
It was a
You
bit
know,
rigid.
and being someone who played back then, there was a few experiences when you were younger of like, people telling you, and it's never during the sets. The worst it ever got was just watching the whole venue just empty out.
Oh, right. No, they all just got a phone call right then.
Yeah.
Don't take it personal.
But there'd be people that, after they drank a little bit, they'd be like really honest and just be like, "No, man, this sucks. You need to, like, you're all right, but you need to fire everyone else."
I love that. You're good. Those guys suck.
Yeah. As like everyone else hears the same story.
Yeah.
Well, no, that one was a bit more specific.
I would say that one
Firing a
felt-
specific person, but-
So, what's next for Ooooz? You guys currently writing, collecting songs for the next project?
Songs
or...
already collected.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got material for
I would say
another
like,
album.
like we counted it out. It's like 14 now or something.
And then there's
Okay, wait.
something.
Do you guys do it to where like you'll make a bunch of songs and whittle it down to the best ones, or you're like, hey, as soon as we have enough for an album, it's an album?
So a lot of our practices will do like the set that we have planned out.
Right.
And then like we'll just jam on new song ideas that like Dane brains us. And just legit like just jam like a part out for like a while. And then like if he has a change already, then we jam that change and
Yeah.
kind of figure out fun ways to bounce between the two. And then if it needs another one, we'll come up with another one. But this isn't the kind of band where like we like really sit down and talk about if it's working or not. We just kind of feel it
Yeah.
in the jam, like, okay, no, this works. We can do that.
Yeah, okay.
And then like if it's not working, I was like, okay, table it. Maybe we come back to it later.
Are you guys gonna self-produce again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely.
Yeah. And like our first run was, our first album was just like, all right, this is where we're at right now, and we're just gonna release it just because it is what it is.
Have a bookmark.
Yeah, have a bookmark.
Just what's your guys' ads and how do we find y'all on the streamers and all that?
Instagram, it's Ooooz_official.
Ooooz, how do you spell that for
4
me?
O's and 1 Z.
All right.
Spotify is just 4 O's, 1 Z, Ooooz. And you can find the album The Threat on there.
That is the title of the album?
Yep.
The Threat, all right.
And you'll see Jordan's beautiful claymation, or not claymation, but clay
Artwork.
fig artwork
Yeah,
that he did
diorama.
as the album cover.
Oh, dope. Actually, it was made with AI. They're full of shit.
No, hell no.
Nice try.
I still have those figurines at my house, motherfucker.
I say
Yeah.
we still have it.
Yeah, it just lays on the floor in the band practice space, pretty much.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, why is Avery on the floor? And people are like, what, he's dead? No, the
I know
toy.
it fell on the floor.
So I guess, yeah, without maybe spoiling too much or giving it away before y'all release it, what can y'all tell us or care to tell us about, the next batch of songs or the next Ooooz project?
I like them. They're very catchy. I feel like we are punk, but I feel like we kind of have like a pop direction right now because like Dane is very good at making catchy songs. Yeah, and so it's like we could just kind of come in and brighten up the sound or the structure.
Yeah.
And we're pretty excited. I mean, there's a few punk bangers, but most of it's gonna be very moody or driving. There's two in my mind right now I really love, and they bring like a very happy tone, so it's very bright when you listen to it.
You guys are playing major chords? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, there's some
That's
major
not
chords.
punk, bro.
No, the one constant that like I've always had when joining the band is like no matter what, it needs to be powerful.
Right, yeah.
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 Like it
Big
just needs to
agree.
mean something.
Yeah.
And just like, can we get that point across? So like these new songs are not necessarily like punk in the traditional sense, but hopefully when you hear them live and then on the album eventually, you get that energy.
But yeah, I think like a lot of genres or movements musically, it isn't just the music, it is the energy. There's a punk energy
Yes.
into something, even if you aren't whatever, just playing 3 sloppy chords and yelling about fuck this town or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're in that spirit for sure.
Like nothing will be like lethargic and like half-hearted. It's still gonna be like just ripping your heart out and throwing it on the ground and just giving it what you got.
Yeah. So I guess
Even if some of the structure and stuff's a
will
little
will
different.
listeners, not just musically but lyrically, see maturation, growth, evolution in Ooooz?
yeah, it's
Yeah, there'll be some of that, and then you see like certain like points and themes being driven home harder, especially when it comes to failures of parents.
Oh shit! Yeah. Dude, parental trauma has been my fucking jam lately.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to fucking the movie Turning Red and Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I love that movie.
Such a great movie.
You will enjoy daddy issues then.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I asked the guys earlier to give me some songs that their other bandmates or people in their lives would be surprised to know that they love. A guilty pleasure song, if you will. I want to just read some of these off and have band members guess who it is. All right, so who do y'all think Ooooz chose the song Overkill by Men at Work?
Dane.
Dane?
Yeah, Dane.
That's a Dane?
Yeah, that's a Dane.
Is that a Dane?
That's a very comfortable choice.
I have been called out.
Okay, that's a Dane. All right, and I think Amongst the Dead is the name of the song?
It's a song, yeah.
Oh, well,
You
I
put
guess-
as a guilty pleasure our own song?
I did that.
That's fair. Narcissistic.
Yeah.
You son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly.
Actually, are these all yours?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, Jordan, this is at least the second.
I actually make my own music, okay, man?
Jordan
Like,
has failed
I
the prompt.
complimented you earlier for staying on task, but this is like the second time you just didn't
yeah,
listen to me.
dude. Well, I have ADD. Thank you very much.
Oh.
To be fair.
Oh my
Not a
god, I
bad
love
pick.
that. I love
Luckily, I asked them for multiple. So who do y'all think chose Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney?
Oh, that's Avery.
Well, I mean, it's got to be Avery
is it
just because
Avery?
it's.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then who chose Jar of Hearts by Christina Perry?
Oh.
You think it's me? I don't know what the fuck that is.
I say so. Only one person I think submitted 2.
Yeah.
No, you submitted 3, but they were all your own fucking songs.
That's
Yeah,
so
dude.
funny.
Which was not the assignment.
It's so funny.
I say, Dane, I don't think I've ever heard of Christina Perry.
Oh.
You're gonna have to enlighten me.
Oh, you're not
later.
feeling Christina Perry?
I don't think so.
What, you never watched Twilight?
No.
That 1,000 Years song. She did the
Oh,
1,000
Oh,
Years
yeah,
song.
yeah.
No, wait, actually, never mind. We're just going to do a cover from Twilight. We're going to do the Hoa 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 song.
I like that.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it for the interview. That you guys are fucking awesome. I'm gonna try to convince these guys to do a live version or a cover for the gram. But again, Ooooz from. Wait, where are you guys from, by the way? Pasco, Richland, Kennewick?
We're based in Pasco, but we're Tri-Cities. I live in Pasco.
2 of the members are in Pasco, and we practice there in Pasco.
Right on.
But yeah, we'll go wherever you want
Tri-Cities
us.
band Ooooz.
Yeah.
Thank y'all very much for coming. Avery on drums, Dane vocals and guitar, and Jordan bass because all the other ones were taken.
Oh yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, thanks for having us.
This was awesome, and
fun.
thank you guys so much.
Absolutely.
You put down
thank
our
you.
own songs
Yeah,
as your
I love them
guilty
too.
pleasures.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
so funny. Suggesting that
slam
you're
on you
ashamed
guys
of our
too.
music too. It's so funny.
It was like fair.
One
It's
time
like,
I played it in the car, my mom's like, "What is this shit?"
What is, I don't know.
Yeah, dude. This
He's
is
like, I don't know.
me.
It was just somebody left it on the station.
Avery, I think you're the only person whose parents have actually watched us play.
I think that's true, and they liked it.
Okay, final song for you kids. It's all for you out there. It's Skin by Ooooz. That's it. Tri-Cities MixTape.
Wake up, Mississippi, hey, don't act fast, 'cause you're gonna be dead. Situations as grim as they get. It's not about fucking politics. I know that you refuse to speak. Your dedicated silence makes you weak. The cold burn that you find comes in the price of racist mind. It's sad to say that this is where we are right now. It's the struggle so unseen. Get that there are human beings. It doesn't take much. Stand up and get the justice. So put away your apathy. Help us to attract the hate. Nothing could be more clear. Need these congressmen out of here. From a voting booth or on the front line. We won't let them win this time. We in your home state. Thousands of homes are laid to waste. Your health care's been made a crime. Got kicked out in their pride. So work for it. Other than it can inside. What's in your blood? Not to be sick of love with another you have not been. It's your order. There's someone with PhD. Tell me why you fail to see. Cutting things makes all this place. Care about kids, but we all know you're full of shit. What stands out gets beat down. Protest into fucking cloud. Nowhere does it say you have to dress a certain way. Your confidence is just it. You need to refuse playing on your skin. As you are listening, people just thought it you were right. No good reason for them to die. There's nothing braver. Standing up for who you are. What we lost won't be in vain. We will forgive those who blame.
Kind of like a John Peel type of thing. Or,
I don't know what that is.
that's okay. John Peel's
Oh,
cool. You
that's
should look
good.
into him.
Okay.
No, John Peel's cool.
Yeah, he's been.
I don't know either.
Is he Jordan Peele's brother?
How do I? What do you mean? How do I know?
I have a very small capacity for like mediocre white entertainers. So if he kind of falls in that area, he probably didn't hit in my fucking radar. You know what I'm saying? I only have so much. I made the mistake of liking Friends when I was young, and I wasted a lot of my credit on that. You know.
What's the podcast called again?
Tri-Cities MixTape.
Tri-Cities MixTape.
Tri-Cities MixTape.